loud mouth of Revenge Pro makes his way to the ring, and I am joined right now by one half of the Erie Elite, Mann Aaron Draven. Draven, you were on your own commentary here for a specific reason. You were asked not to interfere tonight, so I think they've gotten you as far away from the ring as possible over by me.
Yeah, that's two reasons actually. John asked me not to get involved, and I realized I could pay myself double if I did commentary.
Smart business, man.
Smart. Yeah, it's the easiest way to not get involved in the match, is stay all the way back here. But John wanted to go it alone.
John wants to go it alone against Jaxon Argos, who has made a career by opening his mouth and flapping his gums as loud as possible. Argos and McChesney, this is a big-time matchup. This was the first matchup announced for the show, and I gotta say that I think everyone's excited to finally see these two walk ones in Erie. But as I said, Jaxon Argos has found himself a microphone.
Oh no, this is the worst part of the event.
You people should be so lucky for two reasons. One, I'm in your presence, and two, I have a microphone! But, in the spirit of giving thanks, RC Dupree and I would like to give thanks to the country that brought us together and made us the stars that we are today. So with that being said, RC, please raise the flag, because this match is not starting until this entire building hears the Canadian National Anthem.
I don't think that's going to happen, Marcus.
Aaron, I don't believe it's Canadian Thanksgiving for a couple months here, but
well, this is clearly better than the Canadian anthem.
Well, we got a special guest in the crowd for this match, and this isn't the Canadian National Anthem. This is something that'll get you on the Billboard charts. And this is a guy you're very familiar with, Aaron.
Waylon Reavis from A Killer's Confession.
And he's got a microphone.
Erie, Pennsylvania. I am Waylon Reavis from A Killer's Confession. And I'm here to introduce my friend, Erie's hero, Big League, John McChesney.
That was pretty good.
He did a better job than Argos did, as Waylon Reavis brings out John McChesney. Waylon and John go very, very far back. John, I believe, was in a few music videos for Waylon.
Been in music videos with Waylon. He's gone to a lot of the concerts, The Killer's Confession. They put him on all around.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is a friendship that John McChesney has brought into the ring to equalize Team Storm, RC Dupree, having Jaxon Argos back. John McChesney going out and finding an old friend to have his. And this is, as I said, a very highly anticipated match here in Erie. John McChesney has been on, well, a good roll. He had a very, very great showing in that gauntlet match for the first ever Remix Pro Championship. And Aaron, I gotta say, for John, coming off last month with you guys in a tag team win, trying to build some momentum here, trying to get back to the top of the card, you and he both. Unfortunately, you weren't able to compete tonight, but John McChesney trying to find his way back, perhaps, to that Revenge Championship.
Look at John. This city loves that man. He's fired up.
There is a bet among most of us of when John McChesney is going to be elected mayor of Erie. He's one of the most beloved people in
I
this
live
town.
here. I thought that happened a couple years ago. Are you sure it hasn't?
Not to my knowledge, at least.
Why is he always in a suit then?
And now, poor CJ Sensation is the referee who's going to have to handle Jaxon Argos and Team Storm with.
Well, and we're starting out already here.
Now, RC doesn't like to be one-upped, and Waylon Reavis already one-up in RC.
I don't think these two could be two more different people. RC is the eccentric artist, and Waylon is just a smash-mouth rock and roll star.
And now McChesney and Argos trying to get their friends under. It almost feels like they want to go first.
I think so. CJ is going to have a hard time keeping control in this one.
Yeah, CJ Sensation, a senior official here. He's one of the best officials you're going to find, but this is combustible elements out there. RC Dupree, known for getting involved, and I don't think Waylon is going to let RC just do what he wants out there, so combustible elements all around.
Argos seems to pattern himself after a young John McChesney, if I'm not mistaken.
He does, and Argos is trying to reach that next stage of his career, break out in the way that John McChesney did early on as well.
A win against John tonight will definitely do that for him.
Oh, absolutely. Jaxon Argos has been a tag team competitor predominantly here at Revenge, but don't sell him short. A phenomenal singles wrestler, has won championships in the past as a singles competitor. Not nearly the resume of one John McChesney, though. McChesney finding a way to escape. And I got to be honest, even with the tutelage of Lance Storm, I got to feel that John McChesney has the advantage in the technical aspect in this match.
Absolutely.
You've been in there with John plenty of times. Early on in this match, as John...
Oh, I thought he was going for that super kick already.
No, as he tries to quicken the pace here, this is, as John has become had that veteran status, as you see right there, that ring generalship cover, and kick out by Argos. And McChesney with another arm drag, just throwing Argos all over the place. I was going to say, as he's advanced into his veteran status, everyone takes a step back. Everyone is a slight step less quick. And John McChesney has not lost a step at all. Still has that quickness game.
He's actually gained a step. I think his mind has cleared up. He's become a true veteran, and he can think 3 steps ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. John now knows the shortest distance between things. No wasted energy, no wasted movement. When he needs to pick up speed, he can.
RC's on the apron here.
RC trying to give
CJ's having trouble already.
Trying to give a little advice to Argos. That's the role of a manager. The second set of eyes is trying to see something that Argos may not see. Argos, again, in the technical aspect, I don't think he has the advantage, and I think McChesney has him in the striking advantage as well.
Definitely has him in the strength department.
It's strength as well, but Argos is a resourceful competitor.
That's one way to say it.
He's a guy that finds a way to get victory. No matter what kind of bad situation you got him in, you got his back against the wall, Jaxon Argos finds a way to gain victories. Side headlock here. Now bowls him over.
That is surprising.
McChesney going down. Argos, in the last about a year here, has put on a lot of size, has really upped his strength game and cardio game, but big drop kick from McChesney.
3 steps ahead. Trademark John McChesney drop kick.
And now RC Dupree.
RC's in the ring. Waylon's in the ring.
And this is... And I know we set this up as a match with quartermen, but CJ Sensation's got to get some control here.
This is not a tag match.
Not at all. And RC very protective of his friend and sometimes tag team partner Jaxon Argos. But Waylon Reavis is as protective of his friend and John McChesney.
This is honestly a good strategy on Team Storm's part. RC's giving him a chance to catch his breath. John can't kick it into the next gear.
I don't know who Stephen Perry is.
Settles it back down. Argos was reeling. Argos finding himself again. Argos has been through wars quite recently down in Pittsburgh. As I've said, has picked up his cardio game, has picked up his strength as well. That straight hand, open hand strike right to the jaw. And another. Trying to keep McChesney off balance, but McChesney is a guy who knows how to take a punch to the face.
I can vouch for that. Yes, he does.
Aaron, you've punched John McChesney.
I can see what's coming already.
Flashbacks.
Here we go.
Now Argos coming right in.
There it is. That's what I was expecting.
Argos walks right into those heavy-handed chops. And another. Aaron, I know you've been a veteran. You faced a lot of competitors, a lot of legends in this industry. If you had anyone ever chop you as hard as John McChesney?
There are two people that I count as the hardest choppers in the business. John McChesney and Ray Rowe.
Yeah. And another big shot from McChesney.
RC back on the apron here.
And Argos is in all sorts. This has been all McChesney early.
Belly to back suplex. Good form.
Again, McChesney not wasting motion, not wasting anything, stay in that center of the ring. And now going up top. And now, look out, look out! And RC just pushed John McChesney from the top rope to this floor.
Now, if John hadn't told me not to go down there, I'd be going down there right now.
No, you obviously. You don't get paid again if you only do half the job here, Aaron. And now,
well, Waylon's right there. CJ doing a good job trying to get under control here.
And this is such a tough job as a referee trying to keep control. There's all these combustible elements, but John McChesney went all the way to the floor from that top.
Took a gruesome fall.
Yeah, that's a good 10-foot drop. McChesney tried to land on his legs there, but that's how you blow a knee out. That's why you can blow a back out. There's a lot of damage. There's no give in these floors. As you would know, you've taken a few spills to the floor yourself.
I spend most of my time on the floor these days.
And now, Argos in control, going right to that back. Right onto that jaw, right under those guardrails.
That can chip a tooth, that can dislocate your jaw.
Argos has found his opening, and as we said, he is resourceful. He does find a way to win, but Argos is very, very dangerous when he's in control.
He just said he's the hero of this town now. I somehow don't believe that.
I don't think the fans are going to believe that, but if Jaxon Argos can beat John McChesney, I mean, he's got a real claim heading up the top of the card.
Hey, let's not take anything away from Argos. He is one of the best competitors in independent wrestling right now.
Yes.
He has a legitimate chance of winning this match. Ooh. But he's got to stay away from chops like those. Oh, come
back to the eye. Doing what he has to do. As I said, we call it resourceful. Jaxon Argos finds ways to make openings.
Just wearing him down now.
Yeah, and just trying to wear down McChesney. As I said, Jaxon Argos has upped his cardio game, and I think he thinks the longer this match can go, it'll benefit him. But the thing he's got to watch, as we saw earlier, those strikes from the bottom. John can strike so fast from the bottom and change the complexion of a match.
One thing that's hard to realize unless you've been in the ring, sometimes when you're amped up on emotion, this crowd is really...
Axe
Is
kick!
that the Jax kick?
Yeah, he's got him! 2!
When you're amped up on emotion, it will actually blow you up quicker. You will lose your oxygen faster with all that emotion flowing through you.
And John trying to use that emotion to create openings, and then after he create that opening, try to regain it back to his breath. But Argos finding a way to...
I don't know if it's smart to taunt John as he's going along here.
Oh, the DDT.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Argos in full control. Jaxon Argos doesn't really care about taunting or the areas that he has. He is very, very adept. He's very, very smart in there. He finds his openings when he needs to, and he's going to make sure everyone knows about it. Look out! No.
Oh, he scouted that one.
Scouted that one. This is a big roundhouse.
There we go.
There's those chops. And this is where John is so dangerous, as he just controls the center of the ring. Very few movements out of McChesney. Saves his strength for when he needs it. Oh. And now McChesney trying to create some momentum. Big splash in the corner. Argos is reeling.
You know what he follows this up with? Northern Light suplex.
There it is, cover. 2! Argos finds a way to kick out. You see RC Dupree was ready to break that up if he needed to.
I don't think he would have made it there in time.
Not a little bit of faith in his partner that he would kick out, but felt it just at the end.
John is trying to feed off of this audience right now.
And in full control. And we talked about when Argos is in control, what he can do, but when John McChesney is in control, He can throw in some big, devastating moves with those strikes, with that control. Argos knows it.
Oh,
Going for a full Nelson face buster.
could be it.
Got him. No, 2 only. Look how close that was.
The emotion is wearing John down. I can just tell from experience. He is off his game right now.
Yeah, Argos is a crafty competitor, and now he's got that.
He's got the Remix Championship.
He's got that Remix Tag Team Champion. He's going to try and lay out McChesney. I think at this point, Argos is here to prove a point. This is about being the king of Erie. This is about taking over.
CJ letting him pose with it. I don't think he's going to let him try and attack with it.
I don't know. If he hits McChesney, that's going to be a disqualification.
There we go, CJ.
That's a smart move by CJ Sensation.
What's this, Waylon? Sliding in a steel chair. Argos is angering CJ right now. I don't know if that's a smart move.
CJ. Wait a minute.
Oh.
And CJ stealing the chair off McChesney. Not going to let that happen.
This is CJ's ring. He is Law and Order.
Whoa! RC, Waylon, you two want to use weapons? I'm tired of both of your shit.
Whoa.
Let's put on Erie, Pennsylvania. This is a no disqualification. Anything goes, man.
Well, there you go.
Wait a minute. Is CJ allowed to do that?
He is. He's a senior official.
So-
Referee's discretion.
So you're going to allow this as part of this is now a no disqualification match?
Absolutely.
Well, we just set the stakes even higher.
They
As
are
now anything
brawling.
goes.
Pounding each other in the face.
Fist flying, but that big forearm on McChesney rocking Argos. He's trying to fire back. Now those big, heavy-handed
Argos is
chops.
trying to cover up on those chops.
I don't think there's any way to cover up. And now Waylon Reavis is just throwing anything in the ring. He's got a trash can in there.
Waylon is going to find every single item we have under the ring. What in the world?
RC Dupree's got a steel chair. I think that's a door in the ring. Why not? More headbutts from Jaxon Argos. And I got to ask you, I don't know who this favors more. You got to think it's got to favor McChesney.
Argos has been training his cardio. I think the longer he goes, the more endurance.
Wait a minute. He
Overshot
accidentally threw
him.
his boot. Oh, and just eating that boot to the back. Got him up.
TKO.
Big TKO, and that's got to be it.
Goes
Oh!
out at the last possible second.
Do not sell Jaxon Argos short. This guy has a great resilience. He's able to find a way to kick out of that. Draven, you've been on the receiving end of that. That's not an easy move to kick out of.
No, John's a tall man coming down from that far, landing with your chin right on his shoulder. Definitely not fun. Now that door,
I don't know whose door that is.
I don't know who put that door under the ring this morning, but I was here very early and that wasn't there earlier.
I'm not sure either if that's just... Is that John's hotel room door? Did he just take that off his hotel room and bring it down here?
He is the mayor. He can get away with that.
Allegedly. And now setting up Argos here. He's going to try and put him through this door.
This is not going to work out well for Jaxon Argos.
This is not going to end up well. Going for maybe a Death Valley driver. No.
Out at the last minute.
Argos, pump kick. John's teetering. And he's got that trash can.
Oh,
Another shot.
right on the
McChesney
skull.
barely holding on. Now Argos picks him up.
Look at that.
Maybe going for a Death Valley driver. No! F5!
The world's smallest F5.
Cover! 2! No!
I believe Brock Lesnar is a Canadian citizen these days, so it makes sense.
He is. Jaxon Argos finding a way to hit the Canadian F5. He went from the Jaxon 5 to the F5, but it doesn't get him victory. And now RC's in the ring.
He's in the ring.
I know now, well, anything goes, and RC's going to hold John McChesney wide
Waylon
open.
sees it. Waylon's in position.
Waylon Reavis is too smart to let Jaxon Argos
Waited for the perfect time.
to get an open shot at John McChesney, and now this is what everyone's been waiting for.
Cowering away.
RC covers up. Oh!
Oh, with the boot off.
Wait a minute! Got him! Way down! Waylon Reavis just laid out! RC Dupree, oh, from behind!
Chair to the stomach.
Argos just laid out Waylon Reavis with a chair to the stomach. But now he's got his eyes set on John McChesney. Oh, look out, he's coming with that chair. Miss! Rebound, and Argos just ate that chair in the face.
Well, that didn't work.
Not at all. He's got him up. Look out!
Oh!
God!
Good Lord.
Cover! He's got to cover it. They're just dead.
Is there anything left of Argos to cover?
I don't think. Jaxon Argos just ate a Death Valley driver through a door. Through a hotel door at the Avalon. Add it to the bill, Aaron.
John is fired up. This is signaling the end for Argos. I can feel it.
Calling for the super kick. Super kick connects. Cover. Goodbye, Argos.
Argos has officially been deported.
Well, it's not Canadian Thanksgiving here in Erie as John McChesney puts Jaxon Argos through a door, kicks his block off, and picks up a big victory as John McChesney heads his way back up top. Aaron, I gotta thank you for joining us. I'm glad you stayed on this side. You didn't get involved.
I do too, and as an owner of this promotion, let me just tell Jaxon Argos, I hope the door doesn't hit you on the ass on the way out.
The door did hit him on the ass on the way out tonight. It hit him right in the skull. John McChesney finds a way to beat Jaxon Argos. Waylon Reavis finds a way to knock out RC Dupree. John McChesney is still Erie's hometown hero.
He's getting ready to celebrate here. This crowd loves him. One of his biggest fans, Big League Jayla.